My enemies are many. My equals are none.
Hello and welcome everyone, Larhart here with part 1 of my France Let's Play for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. So at last we begin our grand European campaign in this Rise of Napoleon series that we've been doing. Obviously we played through the Italian and Egyptian campaigns, and now at last it's time to begin the European campaign. Napoleon is now emperor and it's time to unleash France's full power and might. After we complete this European campaign, there will be one further video where we play through the Waterloo scenario, so obviously stay tuned for that right at the end. We're playing this on hard campaign difficulty, very hard battle difficulty, which is what we played through each of the previous campaigns, Italy and Egypt, because that is the most balanced difficulty setting for Darthmod that we're using. That's the only mod that we're using for this series. Planning to upload this series every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and likely Sunday as well, so you should get 4 uploads a week. Occasionally there might be a few more uploads. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell notification on all that. Obviously, tips, tactics, advice in the comment section. Please do keep them coming. Really appreciated your advice, your war counsel so far with the Italian and Egyptian campaigns. And this episode, part 1, is where you can place your unit name suggestions for all of our armies. Once an army gets to a full 20 stack, we'll go through and add your unit names. In the Italian and Egyptian campaigns, I said we just keep our unit names just for Napoleon's army because they're shorter campaigns, but this is the grand European campaign, the main campaign for us. So we'll be naming all of our troops across all our armies once they become full 20 stacks. Just please do specify the specific unit that you want your name for, and feel free to give lots of them because we'll certainly need lots of names because we're going to have plenty of troops, plenty of armies. So without further ado, let our grand European campaign begin.
France was aflame. Napoleon gave France greatness. He gave France everything: glory, justice and law. Nothing was untouched. His code made justice a reality for all. I watched the emperor at work. He was a force of nature, a storm blowing away the cobwebs. The old enemies plotted against him: Britain, Austria, Russia and their lickspittles. Napoleon was to be removed and his flame extinguished. We worked to stop them. In 1805, all of France, his empire, prepared for war.
The treacherous British have once more conceived plans against France. Pulling Austria and Russia into a coalition, Austrian armies have amassed in Bavaria and Italy, with Russian forces already marching to their aid, whilst the Royal Navy prevents the free movement of French shipping along every coastline. Their Admiral Nelson is not to be underestimated. Prussia, so far, has stayed out of the coalition, but they will not raise arms to assist us, and the revolution must eventually be taken to them. Occupied Württemberg and Bavaria cry out for our help, and French troops stand ready to enter German-speaking lands to oppose the combined might of the Austrian and Russian armies. Conquest of Vienna and Moscow should be our main objectives, unless the meddling of other powers bids our intervention in other areas.
Okay, there we go. There's our introduction. And I'll just say, just in case you're coming to this kind of third chapter of our Rise of Napoleon series, the European campaign, haven't watched the Italian and Egyptian ones so far, probably a lot of you going, why is Princess Leia giving you advice? We're playing with a mod called Darthmod. It's a kind of substantial overhaul mod that rebalances a lot of the statistics in the game and the mechanics and adds in a load of new units, and it was made by a mod creator who went by the name of Darth Vader. So obviously he likes his Star Wars, so Leia is our advisor on the campaign map, and I think Darth Vader his portrait shows up in the battles as well, but that's why Leia is there. So here we go. Our first mission. We get a series of missions with this campaign, like we have done with the Italian and Egyptian, although we don't have to kind of focus on them as much. We just obviously have to keep in mind our end objective, which we'll take a look at in a moment for the campaign. But mission issued: the fall of Austria, capture Vienna. Mon Emperor, once more the European nations have joined forces in the hope of putting an end to the mighty French Empire. Their incessant interference with our grand designs must be put to an end. Austria, having never learned the futility of challenging our great and powerful nation, stands ready to invade our eastern borders as we speak. No more will we tolerate such antagonism. Conquer Vienna and break the so-called might of the Austrian Empire once and for all. Reward: Austria will be compelled to make peace. Okay, so that's what we're going to be focusing on first, most likely. But objectives for the campaign: we have to capture and hold 35 regions, including the region shown, complete by the end of your turn, late December 1812. So we can take Brandenburg, Moscow, East Prussia. We've got to hold France, we've got to hold Paris. And we need to hold Austria as well. We can see all the red areas here. That's fine. Obviously, going for Vienna is going to give us that first target. What I'm thinking is we are going to build up our forces over the first few turns and then make a beeline for Vienna. Break them, because I'm assuming by that mission it means that the rest of Austria will automatically peace out after that. Once that's happened, I think I'm then going to turn my full attention to an invasion of Britain. We're going to wipe out Britain early on before they build up too much strength and power. We'll probably take this as an opportunity to knock out Portugal as well, and obviously take out the British at Gibraltar. Then we will sweep our full might and fury east, because we won't have to worry about any interference from kind of the north and the west of our territories. That's my plan. We'll see if we can stick to that. And I assume there'll be more missions that crop up as we complete various objectives. I don't know if there's kind of particularly kind of like scripted events in this. If anyone's played it, feel free to kind of let me know. I guess like not necessarily, I don't really want spoilers when certain things are necessarily going to happen, but like a heads up that maybe you might want to explore this region because it might trigger a certain mission, or whether it's kind of a cool objective to take in a certain area. Where is Napoleon? Let's have a look at the man himself. Okay. There we go. I didn't actually think I'd be able to play this specific campaign, because when I tried loading it up the other day after completing the Egyptian campaign, all the unit sizes were bugged out, but I just had to set the Darthmod launcher to the European campaign, and then it works perfectly fine. This way we get the objectives and a bit more of like the, you know, following the history, or having that kind of historical narrative alongside it. Napoleon, we've got the old guard in there. Damn. Nice. 45 accuracy, 45 reload. They are going to be insane. He's got a decent little force starting there. He's got 12 pounder foot artillery, which I'm pretty sure Paris is probably our main military hub right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we cannot recruit 12 pounders. No, not until we upgrade that to the Great Arsenal. We're going to want to do a fair amount of economic investment early on, although we don't want to waste too much time pressing on Austria. We've got a spy over here, so I'm going to send you straight on over. We should be able to march through our allied territory of Württemberg, and then down through Munich, Bavaria, and harass, and just follow this road here all the way. Knock out Austria quickly, because otherwise they will build up to a big old juggernaut, especially in Darthmod. We saw in that flyover there, apparently there's an army over here. Who have we got here? Massena. With that force, I don't think it's strong enough to kind of put pressure on them just yet. Plus, they could move down from Innsbruck, and I don't really have any reinforcements that I can easily send to you. So what I'm going to do is pull you back to this bridge. If they attack you there, we've got the bridge to hold. We know what we can do there. Okay, Torino's not going to help. We're going to be able to send some forces from Marseille. We need to upgrade that. What I'm also thinking as well, we want to get some trade and bits and pieces going. Now, I didn't see that flyover Nelson's navy. I don't know where his is to start with, his fleet. I assume it's up over by Britain itself and not deployed anywhere else. We've got a dry dock there, and this is primarily along here, Bay of Biscay, and down the coastline here is where we're going to want to build up our ships, because if we build them up here, we're just going to get intercepted by the British. We'll want to build up a strong fleet before we then try and contest with Nelson. We don't want to risk losing our 122 gun ship of the line, because I don't think we can actually get this one back again. It's I'm trying to think what ship that closely resembles. Is it a first rate, or is it like a heavy first rate? I mean, if we go through the dry dock, we should be able to see what we can get. Oh no, 122 gun ship of the line is a Has Darthmod gotten rid of first, second, third, fourth rates and just called them by the number of guns they've got? Okay, so we can get another 122 gun. That is good to know. What can we currently get though? A 38 gun frigate is the strongest we can get. If we go to our building browser, there's the port there. So it'll be the steam dry dock, ironclad rocket ship, 80 gun ship of the line, 122. Yeah, so the Darthmod's gotten rid of ships of the line as the description for these. I think 122, I want to say that's a first rate. Although, is it... I know that certain other factions in Darthmod can't actually get first rates. And it's like only the British and a couple of other... I think France can probably get them. But I think it's... Okay, so 64 gun third rate. There. So, ship of the line. Yeah, those might be maybe their second rates. I want to say 122 guns is a heavy first rate, to be fair. Hull strength of 8,000. That's pretty big. Yeah. Okay, so we can replace that. That's good. But what I'm going to do is pull these guys together because I've got another fleet over here. I feel like I'm a bit scatterbrained at the start of this because there's so many bits to do in this first like turn of setup. Just looking to see if there were any British force over here. What I'm going to do though is harass the UK's trade here. I'm just going to pull my fleets together just in case Nelson comes in for a battle early on. So let's strike that. What's our income right now? 5,712. Attack that. And it goes up to 7,053. Perfect. Extra income is what we want. All of you guys go in together. Now, there are trade nodes. We want to get ships on there. You do need a trade ship, though. I was thinking Marseille... Oh, no, we got Genoa as the trading port. Perfect. I was going to say, otherwise I'd make that a trade port. We'll make that probably a dry dock, but not just yet. 38 gun frigate, corvette, brig, sloop, merchantman. Yeah, start getting them from there. Jacka, Corsica. Yeah, we should upgrade all of those, but right now I need more troops. So we've got Ney alongside Napoleon, and we've also got Davos. But yeah, there's not... We need to probably transfer all their troops just to Napoleon to start with. And then build up additional reinforcements. Go after those Austrians, build up a strong full stack. Because if we push, I mean, if we push and we take it, then that should be peace. Who else are we at war with? Pretty much everyone, right? Austria, Sicily, Sweden, Russia, UK, and Naples. So, yeah, actually, if we knock out Austria, then perhaps while we're preparing for Britain, we can also deal with Sicily and Naples. You've got major and minor nations in this. That'll be good. Ooh, Prussia, yeah, isn't part of this right now. So let's see. Can I get an alliance? Yes. Damn. Nice. Good, good, good. We are now allied with the Prussians. That's fine. We'll eventually be turning on these guys. But right now, I just don't want them opening up another front against me. And they might break that. The AI is pretty fickle. Trade agreement. And they're offering me gold. Yeah, I'll take that. They didn't want military alliance. I mean, Prussia aren't... If they're going to kick off any wars, it's going to be with people around them. We're already at war with Sweden, so that's fine. Is Sweden a minor nation? Yeah. Okay. It's fine. They're all with all the German states, Confederacy of the Rhine. Yeah, we can get trade here. Portugal, I'm not turning on you yet. No, I won't start any alliances with them. Denmark, Norway. Yeah, we can do some trade. I mean, it's probably all going to break off. And Portugal, yeah, for now, I will take trade with you because I'm not going to knock you out just yet. We're going to focus on the Austrians. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I probably could have thrown in there to get some more gold, but now look at our per turn income. That's good. That's what we want. We can't really recruit anyone from here. Definitely feel like we should, yeah, upgrade those roads though. It's probably going to be Paris that we can get some troops from. We can get some Fusiliers of the line. Let me get some cavalry though. Let's get some French hussars. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, they're obviously a lot more useful in melee than the Chasseurs Cheval. Chasseurs Cheval good for like skirmishing and harassing. So we've got a lot of extra troops in here. Darthmod adds in a lot of like additional like unique companies and what have you. Which are all limited to pretty much 2 of them that you can get. They're quite powerful. Like these Portuguese Legion, 50 accuracy, which is insane. Reload skill's 30 though, so they are slower on the reload. But they're actually more accurate than the old guard at the start. We've got French Mariners rather. They're pretty decent as well. And the colonne d'attaque, which I assume is the attack column, right? These guys actually have 500 men in them rather than 360, which is the standard size on Darthmod on its massive unit size and what have you. But yeah, massive size. They're basically like militia line infantry. They're not that accurate, as you can see. They're 23 accuracy, 18 reload skill, but there's 500 of them. And they have a pretty damn potent melee attack and charge bonus. I mean, if we compare that to like French Mariners, we compare it to even the Fusiliers, that's an insane. They are meant to be columns of attack sent in to break the enemy line in melee. So they are quite useful in that regard, but they take 2 turns to recruit. So right now I just want to get stuff that's going to take a single turn. More artillery would be nice, but I'm going to get some lancers. Lionheart recruiting cavalry first. What's going on? We've got the regiment, the Catalan. They're pretty reasonable. Same with the regiment Hibernia. We've got the Chasseurs, Flagoniers de la Garde. Light infantry skirmishers. Don't really want them just yet. And obviously we've got Fusiliers, which we know are pretty darn capable. We've got French foot dragoons, line infantry. I probably won't bother with them. French Reunion Battalion. So they're potentially, I think they're skirmishers, but they're at full 360 and they're pretty damn accurate. I can get one of them, so let's get them. We've got French conscripts as well, which are like better militia. Pretty hardy. The main thing with these guys is that the morale is solid. 12 morale. Right, let's go for these 2. There we go. Get that whole force set up and then send them to Napoleon. We've got some more cavalry coming in from there. We've got Brussels, which has currently got artillery in there. I might build the star forts, but it is a bit annoying to deal with them. I don't know if the AI will make Britain do a landing against us. That'll be quite interesting. Where is our university? Orléans. Yeah, that's the only one. We've got multiple gentlemen, so we're going to pile them all in there. We'll be able to get more, won't we? Are we able to get more? We're not able to build more, right? We're able to, once we conquer some. I don't remember where the next nearest... Utrecht. But yeah, we are allied with the Batavian Republic. So we don't want to take that from them. Is there there must be one in Vienna, surely. Yeah. Graz. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. So that'll be our second one. We want to get through this research. National debt, upkeep for all units, happiness. Yeah, I feel like going for national debt early on is going to be a pretty solid shout. We've already got conscription. We've already got Army Corps organization, which allows us to get... Oh, wow, look at that. French Old Guard, Grenadiers de Cheval. Solid cavalry, yeah. Allows us to get them, but I don't know where from. Probably not here. I mean, we'd have to look at the building browser again. Barracks, get all the way at Staff College. It's going to be the top line of stuff that we can get. Dutch Guard Lancers, Empress Dragoons, Carabiniers. Surely that lets me get the Old Guard as well. Look at them. Beautiful. Young Guard as well, which I'm pretty sure we get them from the military academies the first time we can get Young Guard. Yeah, Young Guard there. So yeah, it must be that with Staff College. If we go down to the bottom, replenishment. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, enables recruitment and replenishment of them. Was that just on its own separate tier to fit them all in? Maybe. Let's check the drill school. Yeah, no, so it's from military academies where we really start getting some proper powerful troops in. We can't get that until we get mass mobilization, though. We need national census, which we need national debt. So, yeah, that is fine. We're building all that up. Yeah, like I've not done anywhere near enough economic investment. We'll do that over the next few turns. It's going to be a build-up of our forces. Leave all the militia where they are currently. We'll bring those lancers on over here. Just need to sort out these armies. They've got 6-pounder artillery there, which I'm going to bring straight on over to reinforce Senna. And in fact, I'm going to bring both those units over. Lovely stuff. Right, let's build Napoleon's army. We'll bring him to the bridge. And rather than having mix-matched artillery, I'm going to give you this 6-pounder and this one. So then you've got your 2 12-pounders and 2 6-pounders. I'm going to bring you in here. And then you guys will go in there. Yeah, we can take the lancers and the fusiliers. In you go. And those guys as well. In fact, he'll have a full army ready to go pretty much next turn. Like another fusilier unit is pretty much all we need. So in fact, don't bother with that cavalry. Get me a fusilier. Then these guys that we're recruiting here can form a second army. I think we should probably try and... I mean, I might try and push with just Napoleon as he is at the start. But I think we should follow up with a secondary army quickly. We'll see what our spy reveals for us. Yeah, we need to keep an eye out for Nelson. See what he is doing. Hopefully Spain is allied to us. Ah, is that's Nelson? There he is. What if I can take him on early on? It's not a bad fleet we've got, but also depends on what he's got in there. Had enough gold, I'd be tempted just to throw out a quick ship to go and scout it out. See what's going on. I wonder if I can just go to the Batavians and say I would like to demand that. Well, hang on. I know what I can do. I can sell you technology. Ah, nuts. I know who won't have some. Surely like the electorates. Conscription. Boom. And it's not going to hurt. Boom. Yeah. I'm not going to do that too much because I kind of feel sometimes it's a little exploity doing that. Oh, so it's just 3 turns. Okay. But in a pinch. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for the sloop from here. That's it. Right. Actually, with that, I bet we can get some more roads somewhere. We're getting them going because everyone's going to be marching that way. There we go. Marseille marching on over. Beautiful. We've got quite a few markets and what have you. Right, let's end the turn and see what happens. Also, I know... Okay, Nelson's going up there. Just got to keep an eye on that fleet because I want to be able to check it out. I know some of you will be asking, like, after this campaign, will you be doing more Napoleon Total War? Will you be doing, you know, a Peninsula campaign? I think after this, actually, yeah, I'll do a British Peninsula campaign, I think, is going to be the plan. And then maybe after that, if I've had some time to maybe do some one-off streams to check it out, I'm very tempted to check out the Empire 2 mod. For Empire Total War and potentially look to do a grand campaign of that. Some of you have asked if I revisit Great Britain campaign and do another big substantial campaign in that. So potentially that. Ottomans and the Austrians are now at war. Good. That will... And that's brought them to war with the UK, Sweden and Russia. That's going to keep those guys busy, which is nice. That's what we want to see. Yeah, I forgot I had troops up here, but that, you know what, that's fine. I'm gonna, where I can, slowly but surely build you up. Oh yeah, bring that last one to Napoleon's army. In fact, what we'll do is we'll move Napoleon to it. So his army is complete, and he can begin marching next turn. My spy is now kind of far enough ahead that if we see any danger coming, we can respond and react to it. Would like to get more spies. How do we get more spies? It's from here, isn't it? No, it's from... it's from... Yeah, either having a college line or the members club. We need to upgrade all those farms and logging camps and mines and everything else. Suppose we don't have a members club somewhere. Ah, yeah, knew we could get another one in the Netherlands. French-Irish Legion. Interesting. I'll take out Württemberg. In terms of, am I going to do full map conquest? I think I might eventually with this. Just, yeah, kind of complete my goals. Well, I guess we'll have to do it. The campaign, I assume, will automatically end once we take Moscow. And I assume that's going to be our final one. So probably before we take Moscow, we want to then, if we do want to paint the whole map blue, then turn on our allies. But I don't know. I feel like allies are fine. We'll probably review that at a later date. Depends how we feel. They might betray me. Who knows? Yeah, college or members club here. More spies would be... I mean, it's only a 4% chance. College is going to be way more practical for the technology. But next time we get one, I guess we can have a members club. Let me pop that gentleman in there. Can I see what's in them? Okay, so yeah, so 106 gun first rate. Yeah, so the 122 guns is definitely a heavy first rate. 98 guns is a second rate. So I think those 74 gun ones that I've got, I think it's 74 guns. Yeah, they must be third rates. Yeah, I can't. Maybe could challenge him, but not going to risk it. Not going to risk it until I've got more troops in there. And we're going to build up a dry dock at Marseille. We've got that sloop that I was just throwing through there. We'll leave it for now. Could build another dockyard. I mean, I've got Le Havre, but it's not like we're going to be able to push out our ships from there. That would be great as a trading post. I mean, that's all the more reason to knock out Britain. And again, probably be a case and point of before we... I guess take out Edinburgh. If that's their final settlement, we definitely want to try and attack Nelson's navy and see if we can capture any of their ships, because that'll be glorious. Because we can't necessarily get the same quality and caliber. Again, just go back through this. What's the best we can get? 74 gun ship of the line. 122. So we can get the heavy first rate. We can get the steamship. And the paddle frigate, 80 gunship of the line. We can get the ironclad as well, which is like, yeah, kind of like between a second and a third rate. Rocket ships are fun. Wildly inaccurate, but they are fun. In fact, yeah, I should see what we can get from later artillery in this. It's the Musée de Napoleon. Yeah, we need to build that here, don't we? Lovely. Engineer school. What's the best artillery we can get in this? We can get the Grand Battery of the Convention. 8 guns, 420 firepower. Don't know what that equates to in terms of pounds, but I mean, a 12-pounder is 310 firepower with 4 guns. A Grand Battery is double that, but also increased range and 420 firepower. So what, like 16-pounder maybe? Or just that's in the increased firepower by doubling the number of guns in there of 12-pounders. Experimental howitzer, artillery à pied. They're really accurate. Artillery à cheval. That's the same as horse-drawn ones though, right? Oh no, they are way more accurate. Nice. Oh, and also gets, yeah, rockets. Love me some rocket troop. Oh, that's the recruitment and replenishment of. So do we get them maybe a tier below? Ordnance board? No. Howitzer is at the ordnance board, right? That's fine. Yeah, howitzers are great fun. And experimental howitzers. And then, yeah, it's the engineer school for the rocket troop. Lovely. I actually just watched the Sharp episode last night. Sharp's Gold. No, it's not Sharp's Gold. That's the one afterwards, I think. Whatever it is before Sharp's Gold, where you've got the rocket troop. Rocket troop! Which is really good. Really enjoyable. Vineyards. Of course we've got some wineries. Of course we've got some vineyards down here. Build you guys up there. More troops. Yeah. How much? Got artillery. Another artillery coming on in. So yeah, just smash out the line infantry for now. Fusiliers. Good job. Probably loop this spy round from Vienna back this way, so then Massena can push. Yeah, we should definitely build some barracks there. We've got all these guys coming on in to further supply our forces. I think we probably need to think about some artillery. Let's get some horse artillery. Let's go for 4 of them, actually. I'll sort out both of our other forces. Let's go for the Portuguese Legion. Let's get the best of the best out of there. And some French mariners. We can have 3 of them. In total. So yeah, get them going. That's good. That's going to be everything spent again. Recruitment for infantry in this region. Manufactory. Artillery. Region wealth. I mean, that's probably what we're going to go for. Surely there's a farm or something we can build. A logging camp. Yeah, I need to invest in some of that. Oh, here we go. Oh, gunsmith. We want to go for more gold, more income. You guys are still there. That's fine. Where's that merchantman? There we go. I actually want to keep building them. I'm pretty sure they stack, right? Bring you here because I don't know if there's anyone on that trade node. If not, we can dive into it. No, lovely. Get some spices. 780. So the more we put on there, the more we should get. I love this as well, though, the commodities and the world market. It's definitely, again, if we have another Total War set in this time period or further beyond, I hope that we have like world market and just more. I mean, it doesn't really do much. It's just a panel, really, but it just shows you the prices, and you can obviously, switch between nodes based on demand, which is nice. But I'd like that to be even more intricate if possible. So yeah, leave them there for now. They're raiding the British trade income and protecting our force there that we're going to be building on up. Okay. Right, get Napoleon marching. Always a bit wary when it pauses on the AI for a little bit. Austria, I think, moving some troops towards us, perhaps. Ooh. Nelson, you're challenging us? They're going to start going after ports soon. I'm surprised they haven't actually blockaded my ports along our northern coast. In fact, I probably should dispatch some troops to go and sit in those ports to stop them being constantly hit, harassed, and broken. Kingdom of Spacia, check, see, are you guys at war with anyone yet? Oh, you're going after Nelson. And you got smushed. But maybe you've weakened his forces enough.
Unused land suitable for farming in this region. Building farms here will help the population to grow over time.
Yeah, you know what? Let me get that going. Ship still look. I mean, there's a bit of damage there, but no. If they come and attack me, I'm quite wary. I'd have to probably flee, and if they press the attack, we'll just have to go for it. Yeah, Spain. They are at war with, the main powers. Merchantman over here. So let's see, it's 780 right now. $1,369. Beautiful. So yeah, keep piling merchantmen in there. I kind of feel like maybe I should turn that into a trade port, actually, because we've got enough to build up forces there. You know what, we could do a trading port there. Corsica. Lovely. Right, let's see if we can discover any Austrian forces that may be marching our way. Okay, they've got several armies already. Let's not hang about with Napoleon then. And which of my generals will we send to support you? Well, let's go with the most experienced in terms of command. Davo. General of the Grand Army. Take the 80-pounders with him. Not a full force, but it will be enough to support Napoleon until we can get additional troops and reinforcements to him. I will go for cobbled roads from Paris because it's going to be our main artery of sending additional troops. But then I think I'm just going to go around finding all the farms and what have you and upgrading them. Although, what was it here? I wanted to go for the manufactory. Same thing here because of the additional region wealth. Timber. And I saw we had a mine over here. Yeah, get all that in right now. We've got additional troops here. We'll be sending you with that cavalry to support Massena. Again, likely won't have a full army, but with that, I think that's enough that we can possibly push on Venice and challenge them at Innsbruck as well. Take a few turns to build, and then we push before the Darthmod AI starts building crazy amounts of full stacks. I feel like the last time that really went... I don't feel like I came up against it as much maybe in the Russia campaign, but maybe I'm just misremembering. I feel like it was really the Prussian campaign. I just remember like going through walls of Austrian armies that were everywhere. And the French as well. It's fine. Don't need militia there, but Normandy, let's get some militia there and then defend my ports. Denmark, where are you going? Where are you hunting? Maybe you're going for trade. Could well be. Don't really want to harass the British ports just yet. Harass them there to maybe draw Nelson back. Bit of a feint. Harass the trade lines as they ignore my main fleet. In fact, we don't need both generals standing here. We'll send Murat back. And now, if I'm not mistaken, Murat was a famed... Yeah, famed cavalry general. Also, what the hell happened? His stars, as I moved him out, his command just went shot up. More so than Davo. And Ney as well. In which case, you stay there, mate. And Ney. This one when I was hovering over their stars were all earlier. Maybe was I just mislooking? Yeah, you're meant to be a famed cavalryman, sir. So we will bring up a load of cavalry for you. Heavy cavalry force. Like to try and theme my armies a little bit differently. Just try things out. Not all about going for the most optimal builds, but just trying out different things. If we give Napoleon a fairly balanced army, and then try and specialize each of his generals in, you know, one is more infantry focused, one is more artillery focused, one is more cavalry focused. I think that should be interesting and fun, hopefully. Right. In turn again. Need to have a battle, but I feel like this is one of the few campaigns where it possibly takes a little while to have a battle. Build up. Oh, it looks like our sloop has done its job, though. Not in the fact they're just completely pulling back. Yeah, I'm kind of worried a little bit by that Prussian outpost there. Slow but steady start. But we will not be ending this episode without a battle. So don't worry. Not like our other campaigns where you start pretty much with a battle target in sight straight away. Move Napoleon to Munich. I mean, we could strike Innsbruck from here, but I'd much rather face these guys in the field. So that is where I'll march him. Boldly stand in front of the Austrian forces. Ah, here are the Russians as well. That's good to see, actually, that they've got there quickly. Oh, but they have a solid force at Vienna. So, yeah, we will need reinforcement. But we can start clearing a path. Okay. I mean, like, even if we'd pushed right at the start, we'd have got here and gone, oh, crap, they've got full stacks. We need reinforcements. So, yeah, I don't really think there's much more we could do. I think we've mobilized fairly rapidly and quickly. And we're mobilizing you guys as reinforcements. But before you can be truly effective as a force, you're going to need additional troops. Oh, really, I should have thrown in an 8-pounder to match that up, which I will do eventually to bring to you. But for now, you'll take those guys and this lot specifically to link on up at Munich. I'll probably hold that army back in reserve. Murat, in you go. We've got artillery there, which I will send over to link on up with Davos. We need to upgrade that. I probably should upgrade this barracks as well, so we can pump out additional troops, not just from Paris. No, we're not going to get that many out, but that's fine. These guys are expensive, so I don't really want to just focus on them too much when I can get the Fusiliers far better price. See, they are powerful. We're going to need some of them. Let's go for those two. So we've got the artillery in there. That completes that. You're going to need artillery as well, Mura. So, but if we're going for horse cavalry with your army, we'll go for 3 units of horse-drawn artillery. And then I will give you... Let's start going for some lancers with you, because we're going to build up some hussars over here, although I won't queue up another one just yet because I want to invest again in my farms. Don't think there's much point in doing the trade port right by Britain there. That one, either another dockyard or a trade port. I don't think we need too many navies. We can always switch them over later, I guess. Let's go for the wineries. The supply warehouse down here. I'm actually going to switch you to a market because I don't think I need supply buffing down here. Unless, obviously, Spain at a later date kicks off against us. Let's get the hussars. I'm going to give up my position on the bridge temporarily just to link on up with them. And then we'll look to push probably for Innsbruck. Right, end the turn. And hopefully prepare for battle. Unless they do that and pull back. Will the Russians move forward, though? Yes. Good. We'll strike the Russians. We know they're in the forest, so I'm going to have to probably trigger that ambush with some cavalry. And then go in for the kill with Napoleon. Enemy raid in Antwerp. Okay. Of course, yep. There be the British harassing reports. Always wary even of allies forming up armies on the border. That's cut my income. In fact, that because that's my only trade port. So I probably should build that one there. I think that should then alleviate the issues here. Throw in some militia, although... yeah. We'll get the militia to replace them. We can use the cavalry to kick them out. Repair it. Ooh, it's the... That must be Nelson. Yeah, it is Nelson. They've lost all their cannon? Might just be a bug. Don't quite trust that. Spain, you've thrown a ship up there. Are you feeling all right? You're about to get swatted, I would imagine. That's the thing with... I don't think it's necessarily a Napoleon Total War thing. I think it's more of a Darthmod thing. But I feel like alliances aren't particularly long-lasting. Spain doesn't even particularly like us. Historical grievances. So they could kick off. That's why I think we need to, get Austria out of the picture as quickly as possible. That should hopefully block Russian advance, unless they've got treaties to push through. Batavians plus 28. Yeah. Got to keep an eye, because then we'll be surrounded on all sides. And it will get very, very dicey. Can I use my spy to discover the Russians? Let's see. No, so I'm going to have to send one of my cavalry units in. Oh no, we could send in one of Ney's. Even better. There we go. There be the Russians. Order resolve. They lost 436. Not bad. That's fine. Now for our first, hopefully, decisive strike. In goes Napoleon. And we shall fight our first glorious battle against Mikhail Kutuzov. In we go. Looks like we've got an interesting deployment there. Some ridges. Okay, yeah. None that we can make a lot of use of, really, I don't think. And also our deployment is further forward, but we can probably use this little bit here. Maybe set up a battery here. A lot of you saying you'd like to see me use more like grand battery tactics of having all my artillery clustered together with Napoleon. Obviously, it just wouldn't allow me to spread out my my artillery for canister shot.
Makes misfires a certainty.
What I'm thinking is we'll have the 6-pounders, one on each side, but we'll have the two 12-pounders in the center as our grand battery for now. Although, yeah, we're gonna form up along like so. I think utilize this little bit of high ground, this little bit of a rise, draw the enemy up towards us a smidge. They do have artillery, horse artillery, so it's fast moving, can redeploy, but we should be able to blast them into oblivion. First time facing the Russian forces. Let's get our troops sorted out. So we'll have the Old Guard and the Grenadiers. Probably protecting the cannon. There's the Grenadiers. There's the Old Guard. Glorious. Look at them. We'll have them, we won't have them defending, we'll have them directly holding either side. And in fact, yeah, maybe we'll just keep my artillery close because there's not a lot of troops. So we'll do that, and then have one artillery piece there. Fairly clean line of sight. Just a few little bits of scrub. And brush to kind of shoot through, that's fine. The artillery by the Old Guard. That's actually not great. There's just a little bit of a rise there, but I think when the enemy... Let's test it out. Can we see that unit over there from here? Yeah, I think it's just the patch of Vegetation. Can we see them from here? The opposite side. I think so. I think it's just through that. I don't think their vision's blocked, so that's okay. Right, then we will take 3 for the left, which we'll have to deploy once the battle starts, and 3 for the right. Form up. Gears, which oh, they can play stakes. Why can't you guys play stakes? Got the option for it, but I don't know why you're not doing it. You guys I'm going to have on the flanks just because I find them, ideally I would have them in front of the line of infantry, but they just stand up and it bugs out and retargeting, and I just don't want to shoot too many of them. Cause enough friendly fire as it is. Let's not cause more. We'll need to support them though with cavalry. We'll have the lancers behind because they've got some lance, no, not some lance. Are they lancers? Yeah, they're Cossacks though, right? Yeah, Cossack cav. We'll have these chasseurs to harass the left. Go after the Cossack cavalry over there. And then this unit can be the defenders of the Grand Battery in the center. Napoleon, yeah, just there's some interesting rocks to look at down here, mate, to start with. Keep you safe. There he is. Gotta keep your precious noggin safe. Right.
Ordering the whole army to attack throws away any chance of gaining an advantage. Even if you have enough brute force to win, you'll have lost many more men than you needed to.
Boom. The best thing we could probably do is rip apart their horse artillery here. And rip apart the horse-drawn section of it so they can't redeploy them. But it looks like they're planning on just staying here anyway, although it's maybe because they lost that one. That'll just be that cannon stuck there, though. 12-pounder. In you go. In you go. Also realised we've got a full stack with Napoleon already. So if you guys are quick on unit name suggestions for all of Napoleon's force, we'll add them in for the start of the next episode, part 2, which will be out on Friday. And then we'll have part 3 out on Sunday and part 4 on Monday next week. Move on in, try and cut off their general. In fact, here I think we can probably push through more in line with the trees. Just spread you out to maximum. The old guard getting shot at. Shred that cavalry with canister if you can, chaps. Reload faster. The 12-pounders. Not fast enough. Oh no, they're coming back. I think. Yep, that'll do it. March on the cavalry, knock out their cannon. Broken and pushed back. Lovely. Switch, everybody. Canister. Hang around with these guys, and I have spotted those Austrians arriving behind us, so I'm going to have to turn that unit of militia around, that unit of fusiliers around to deal with the militia.
Sir! general is under attack!
Whatever you do, don't fire right now. Get him in. Behind the line. Quick, 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 quick. How the old guard doing? A volley.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Solid shots. Oh, why are you not firing? Oh, it's when I hit stop. My bad. In come the Lancers. Beautiful.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must
Kutusov is wounded. Strike their line. Infantry charge in. Send in the old guard. There we go. There's the full break, full route. We'll continue for a moment, just to finish off the rest of them. Austrians dealt with. Job done. Oh, they did manage to take out one of my, oh no, two of my cannons here. And a good chunk of my old guard, which I'm not best pleased about, but still. They're standing in line. It's what they do. Can't get any more of them, I doubt. Just rally the men, why not? I'd like to think he's giving them a post-battle inspirational speech. That will reach them. We might just do it. Oh, no, come on. You could have just got to them. Job done. Close victory. 643 lost, 1,945 of the enemy killed. Not too much friendly fire either. So Old Guard got 139 kills. Good. We can finish them off. Can't get back to replenish. So we might as well. Yeah. I'm going to do the quickest cavalry battle ever because I just don't trust the Order Resolve not to like be like, oh yeah, 45 cavalry. Yeah, they killed 200 of your men. They got the Order Resolve right in the Total War game that followed this, which was Shogun 2. Like, it's far more fair, I think, in Shogun 2. But yeah, in Napoleon and Empire, it's a bit of a free-for-all. Just charge him with my cavalry. Get him. This should be pretty minimal losses. They've already retreated. That's it. Job done. We lost no one. Alright, pull him back. I mean, the Austrians may well commit their full force. Might be scrappy, but I reckon we could win. We could look to move in to support here, but I think actually I might use this army to take Innsbruck. And actually, if I take that, is this all Innsbruck right now? No, it's not. I just... the border's there. But if Napoleon was attacked, I guess we could always retreat him there, replenish and go, but we'd just move into Munich, to be fair. Right, well, we will open with the Siege of Innsbruck next time. Again, we just need to fight it to minimize casualties, see what Ney's force is like. With this army, though, I think it's fairly safe to advance, at least onto the next bridge by Venice. Can't actually see if they've got anything in there. Okay, they do not. They've got that force there. So next turn we can push on Venice as well with our army. It will be a fairly tough battle, but we can definitely do it. There's more we need to spend and do and recruit all over the place. We'll just end by sending this merchantman over here and seeing what that does to... Oh, I'll trade it. Right now it is being raided. Well, it's not being raided, but we need to repair that port building. Yeah, I always remember that. So, yeah, even more reason to take out the British because they are going to be the main threat to our trade. But we've got 3 merchantmen in there, so that should still net us a decent bit. We'll throw in another merchantman. We might as well keep that going. But yeah, that is where we will wrap things up for this first episode of the Grand European Campaign, our France Let's Play, and our Rise of Napoleon series, our 3rd chapter. At last, I hope you guys have enjoyed part 1. As I said, part 2 will be out on Friday, part 3 on Sunday, and part 4 on Monday. And as I said, we'll be continuing with a Monday, or rather aiming for a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday upload. There might occasionally be like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday upload. We'll just kind of see how things are going. But yeah, very much hope you've enjoyed the start of the grandest part of the adventure so far. Unit name suggestions, please do keep them on this episode part 1 only. And in fact, yeah, we don't need to dive directly into that battle at the start. We can just hit encircle and we can add in names for all of Napoleon's units at the start. So if you guys are quick enough, I guess, before I record the next episode, probably tomorrow, then I can add them all in to Napoleon's army ready for part 2. So yeah, until then, hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care, and ciao for now.